What's up, lady gang? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is gonna be some money saving tips, because we all need that bread. Okay, we all, you know what I'm saying, we all need to have a savings. Like, we all need to do that. And this just for beginners. This is how you start out, and of course, as time go on, you're gonna get better with saving, and you're gonna be saving like you crazy, and you're probably gonna not ever want to spend money like me. Because that's the point that I'm at now, and it's not good. So let me go ahead and give y'all the tips. Okay, first tip: open up a savings account. Only use your savings account for deposits. Do not withdraw except for extreme emergencies. When you deposit that money, act like it don't exist. So don't deposit any money that you're gonna need. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know your phone bill $50 and you put your last $50 in the savings account, you know you're gonna have to go back in there and get that out to pay your phone bill. So just don't even put it in there, just pay your phone bill. But if you got $200 but your phone bill $50 and you done handle all your business, there's nothing else that you need no money for, keep $50 for your phone bill, put the other $150 in your savings account and forget about it. Act like it's not even there. Only use it for extreme emergencies. Okay, tip number 2 is to save change, $1 bills and $5 bills. Saving change, this is really simple. It's a lot easier to save money if you, instead of using your debit card, you take the money off and you pay with cash when you go places like the grocery store or to pay bills or whatever you gotta do. You just pay with cash, and then you will end up with a bunch of ones, fives, and a bunch of change. And with the ones and fives, I suggest get a container or some kind of bag or whatever. And I suggest to keep those at home. And once you get up to maybe like $100 or whatever you want to get up to, then you go put it in your savings account. And so you don't need to go to the bank every day to do savings. I would suggest at least go every 2 weeks. At least deposit something into your savings account at least every 2 weeks. And as far as the change, I would suggest to get like a big container, like a Pepsi container, and to fill it all the way up to the top before you cash the change in. And I would suggest, don't just save pennies. I would honestly suggest not even to save pennies unless you're just mixing it all together. But don't just save pennies, because you're going to be disappointed when you go to, well, I go to like Food Line, to the little coin thing. You'll be disappointed if you save nothing but pennies, because it's not even going to be probably like $10. But if you save dimes, nickels, and quarters, it's probably going to be close to $100. That's with pennies mixed in. Last time I did it, it was close to $100, and I had pennies, nickels, dimes, but it was more quarters, nickels, dimes, but it was definitely some pennies in there too. But yeah, that's what I did. And yeah, and when you cash your change in, just go straight to your bank. Don't be thinking about spending that money. If it's not nothing you absolutely need, take that money you get from the change and take it straight to your bank, deposit it into your savings account. Tip number 3, stay at home sometimes. A lot of y'all don't want to hear that, but that's how y'all end up spending money. Y'all be riding around, going to the mall every day or every week with your friends, or just hanging out all the time. Which hanging out is cool, like everybody like to hang out, but you can't do it all the time, especially if you're trying to make money. I mean, if you're trying to save your money, because if you hanging out all the time, that becomes a lifestyle. But if you making sure you putting savings in your life, you can have fun and you can save as well. But if you just focus on having fun all the time, then your savings account is gonna suffer, because having fun equals spending money. We all know that. Unless you just got a rich friend or somebody that just always pay your way. But me personally, I would just feel like a leech if I was with somebody all the time and they always paid my way for stuff. I'm not talking or bashing nobody. I mean, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? If you got a cool friend like that, if they rich or something, but if they living like you living and they pay your way all the time, then you need to reevaluate. Oh, and also I suggest to eat at home. Do not eat out all the time because that's really expensive. I promise you, you will see a big difference if you go to the grocery store and cook your own food. You'll see a big difference in how much money you spending. You'll see like a big amount of money that you saving by not eating out all the time. Tip number 4, use your extra money for savings and not spending. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not, if you see it extra, if you see once, because if you do what I'm telling y'all to do, especially about the lifestyle type stuff, about not going out all the time. I'm not saying not go out at all, but you know, like every single weekend and every single day is not necessary. If you cut back on all this type of stuff, you're gonna start seeing more money. You know, whether you have check-ins or just cash in general, you're gonna start seeing more money. So I use the extra money to put in your savings account. That's the whole purpose of this. Do not just take the extra money and go online shopping unless it's something that you need, but just try to save as much as you possibly can. Any extra money that you have and you know you don't really need to spend it on anything, save it. My last tip, the 5th tip, is get rid of bills that you do not need, because this can help you save a whole lot more and a whole lot faster. You know, just go through all your bills and make sure you're using all that stuff, because I know some people have like magazine subscription. You might not even look at the magazine. Honestly, this day and age, nobody needs magazine subscriptions. Like, that's just charging your account. Like, you can, everything you want to do, you can do on your phone now anyway. So there's no need to pay anybody for a magazine subscription. Not knocking them. I know that's how they make their money, but that's just the honest thing. Like, you can do anything on your phone. So yeah, if you got anything like that, stuff that you can do on your phone, just eliminate bills that you do not use, because there's a lot of money being taken away from you that you can have and that you can have in your savings account. Now, and also with getting rid of extra bills, credit cards. I know, and some people, maybe it's probably some people on here watching this, maybe like college students. I would suggest, like, if you have like student loans, depending on the amount, I would say if it's over $1,000, just keep making your payments. But if it's under, and this also for credit cards, if you owe over $1,000 on a credit card, student loan, or just a loan in general, just keep making the payments, because more than likely you don't just, if you had $1,000 or whatever to just pay, I'm sure you would just pay the bill off. But you know, apparently you don't. But I'm trying to help y'all save money. So with that being said, if you owe under $500 and you just paying on it monthly because you don't want to just up and get them $500 because you want to spend your money on other stuff, if you have $500 or less to just pay a bill, go ahead and pay it, because you know that might hurt you. You might be like, you know, I wanted to do this or whatever, you know, typical stuff people like to do. You want to go shopping or whatever. So you rather had just made that $50 payment than to go ahead and give them $400. But if you get it over with, when you get paid, when you get your check, however you get paid, entrepreneur, whatever you do, whenever you make your money, you don't have, that's one less bill that you do not have to worry about. And that's, you know what I'm saying, that's $50. You can act like you still paying the bill. You can take that $50 you was paying every month and you start putting it into a savings account every month. That's just a real good tip. Now, these tips right here, I would honestly say you should be able to save and put into your savings account around about $200 a month if you just use these tips. This is like if you use them on a basic level, but if you use them to the extreme, like if you know, completely follow these rules, and also depend on how much you make, and you know, it's a lot of factors with how you can end up saving more money. You know what I'm saying? If you make a good bit of money and you don't have a lot of bills, you need to save a lot more instead of spending your money. But if you make a good bit of money and you pay most of it in bills, of course you're not gonna be able to save that much, but you still should be able to save at least around $200. But that's all that I have to say about saving money. And I wish you guys so much luck. Let me know if y'all want to see another video. I go into more details and give y'all more tips about saving money. But thank you guys for watching, and make sure y'all subscribe so y'all can join Lady Gang.